Here's everything I ate in one day and cooked for my family as someone who likes to avoid ultra-processed foods. For breakfast, I defrosted some cinnamon swirl bread. This was for my kids, so I added loads of butter, of course. I just eat a cup of tea and then snack on their crusts while I make their packed lunches. After I've taken them to school and put a wash on, then it's time for my real breakfast. I toasted a slice of my 50-50 wholemeal sandwich loaf and rubbed it all over with raw garlic, topped with my homemade pesto made with carrot tops and basil from the garden. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll remember when I made this pesto last year. Well, this is the very last tub of it I've had frozen, and that's lucky because the basil from the garden is so nearly ready to make another batch. In the afternoon, I wanted to make a snack plate. I picked carrots and sugar snap peas from the garden. My kids were having a play date, so I wanted to make it special for them too. I did hummus in a goo pot for dipping the raw vegetables and a coconut chocolate pot for dipping in the fruit. I really love the Pinterest snack plates that you see, and it's really fun to put it together as well. Experimenting with different ways to cut the vegetables and how to arrange them on a beautiful plate. Listen to their reaction. Guys! I like to collect pretty snack plates from charity shops or car boot sales, which are perfect for occasions like this. I was still pretty hungry, so while I was meal prepping this dense bean salad, I was just snacking on the vegetables and the feta cheese as I was doing it. I'll put the recipe for the dressing on screen now. In the dense bean salad, you can put pretty much whatever you want. I start with chickpeas, spring onions, cucumber, red pepper, and sun-dried tomatoes. I just have this habit of eating everything standing up, and it's lots of little bits throughout the day. It's only the evening that I sit down to have a proper meal. For making dinner, I got some stock out to defrost, then shoved some potatoes in the oven to bake. And because they take so long, I can leave them in the oven while I go off to my volunteering job. And when I got home an hour and a half later, they were perfectly cooked. Later in the evening, I made a chicken stew with homegrown onions and garlic. This is French pink garlic I've grown, and it is so much stronger than regular garlic. Homemade stock goes in, along with Muti tinned tomatoes, which are my favourite brand. The chicken had been resting, and I added it back in. It's cooked separately because I like it to be in big pieces. On top, I put some savoury, cheesy biscuits, which are very similar to dumplings. They were straight from frozen. I made them quite a while ago, but they're exactly for occasions like this when I want a quicker dinner. Meanwhile, I was also filming myself make this plum cake for a brand collab I was doing. The collab was all about using flour and cooking, and that's obviously right up my street as an ex-wedding cake maker and a baking content creator now. I then set the table beautifully, just like the good trad wife I am, according to my trolls. It was Friday and it had been a long week, so the wine was coming out. My current wine obsession is orange wine, although it is quite an acquired taste, and one thing I don't like is all the settlement at the bottom. My husband is a red wine man through and through and did not like the orange. We had a break before pudding, took the compost bin out, did a few things, and then we had some of the plum cake. It is criminal not to serve cake with double cream, custard, or even ice cream. My personal preference is custard, but let me know in the comments which one yours is. As you can see, my daughter is now at the age where she knows her mummy makes social media videos. Where do I go from here?